Sometimes the shortest books pack the biggest punch. And what if I told you the shortest book in the entire Old Testament is also one of the most intense? Well, today we're jumping right into Obadiah. It's just a single chapter, but it reads like this incredible divine courtroom drama, absolutely filled with betrayal, pride, and the promise of a final unyielding justice. The book just drops you right in with this thunderous verdict, a promise of total humiliation. There's no build-up, no gentle introduction, just bam, sentence passed. And you're immediately left wondering, who is this for? And what on earth could they have possibly done to deserve this? So we find out pretty quickly. This message, coming through the prophet Obadiah, is aimed squarely at one nation, Edom. And let's be clear, this isn't just a friendly warning. You should really think of it as a divine legal case being laid out. Edom is in the defendant's chair, and the formal accusation is about to be read. Okay, and this is where the story gets deeply, deeply personal. See, this isn't a conflict between strangers or some distant political rivals. No way. Edom is the nation that came from Esau, and the prophecy is targeting them for crimes against the nation of Jacob, his own twin brother. The whole conflict is framed as this bitter, tragic family feud that has gone horribly, horribly wrong. So what's the first charge brought against Edom? Pride. Just an overwhelming, blinding arrogance. See, they lived up in these mountain fortresses that seemed totally impenetrable, and from way up there, they literally looked down on the rest of the world and thought, who can touch us? Who could possibly bring us down? Their physical security had completely deceived them. All right, so pride is the motive, but what about the crime itself? Now we get to the specific charges. This is the indictment, the part of the trial that lays out exactly what Edom did to earn such a devastating condemnation. And here it is, the heart of the matter. It wasn't about politics or land disputes. The absolute root of the problem was violence against your brother Jacob. This was a betrayal of the deepest kind, a fundamental violation of family that, in this telling, demands a reckoning. And the prophecy details this chilling escalation of cruelty. I mean, it started with just doing nothing, just standing aside as your brother nation was attacked. But that cold indifference, it festered. It turned into actual celebration, gloating over their destruction. And then it got even worse. They actively joined in, looting the fallen city. And the final, most heartless act, they hunted down the survivors, cut off their escape routes, and handed them back over to their enemies. So, with the crimes laid bare for all to see, the prophecy turns to the consequences. The sentence is pronounced, and it is a perfect, almost poetic reversal, designed to dismantle the very thing that made Edom so proud in the first place. This right here is the central principle of the whole prophecy. It's the key to understanding everything. The punishment is designed to fit the crime perfectly. What Edom did to their brother Jacob is exactly what is going to happen to them. It's the law of absolute reciprocal justice. Remember that pride from the beginning? That boast of living so high up in the rocks that no one could possibly reach them? Well, the divine response is a direct point-by-point takedown of that boast. They might think they've built their nest among the stars, but the verdict is simple and absolute. From there, I will bring you down. There is just no hiding from this judgment. And the destruction we're talking about here isn't just losing a battle. No, it's a total societal collapse. Every single pillar of their nation is set to be knocked down. Their allies, the ones they trusted, they'll betray them. Their famous wisdom, it's going to fail them. Their powerful army will be slaughtered, and all their hidden wealth will be plundered. Every source of their strength will become the source of their ruin. Now, the final section of the prophecy presents this really stunning contrast, because it's not just about Edom's fall, it's also about what happens next. It's described as a day of total reversal, a day when the fates of these two brothers are completely and finally flipped. The text uses this incredibly powerful metaphor of fire. The house of Jacob, who was once the victim, is now going to become a consuming flame. And the house of Esau, they're going to be like dry stubble, completely devoured by that fire, until, as it says, no survivor shall remain. It's just a stark image of total annihilation on one side and a powerful restoration on the other. And, this restoration isn't just some vague, fuzzy promise. It's made totally concrete. The prophecy lists out specific territories that are going to be reclaimed, including the mountains of Esau themselves. So this isn't just about getting back what they lost. It's a complete reversal of fortune, where the oppressed end up possessing the lands of their oppressors. So after all the judgment, all the betrayal, the ruin, and then the restoration, what's the ultimate point? Well, the prophecy lands on its final conclusion. The rise and fall of nations, this intense family drama between Jacob and Esau, it all serves to demonstrate one final truth, that in the end, divine sovereignty and justice will win the day. And that really leaves us with a pretty challenging thought, doesn't it? This ancient text lays out a crystal clear principle. As you have done, it shall be done to you. It kind of forces you to think about the echoes of your own choices, right? Those moments of action or even inaction, and what this unwavering principle of justice might mean for us today.